more fictional characters that have inspired me, part 11. Now we're going for the absolute GOAT. I've got him on my fucking t-shirt, Vegeta from Dragon Ball. Now what can I say about Vegeta that hasn't already been said? This guy's my favourite character in most of fiction, to be honest, let alone Dragon Ball. I usually have a bit of a habit of doing this, but again, he's another character that was originally a bad guy, but then redeemed himself to become a good guy. The previous one I mentioned was John Marston from Red Dead. Now we're going with Vegeta. Yeah, the guy just looks cold. Apart from the fact that he's got some big ass forehead and receding hairline, he still looks sick. Look at the guy's bloody physique, first of all. Again, I've got to mention the physique. And again, he's another example showing us that short guys get absolutely whammed very easily, and it's kind of annoying. So, what's that about, bruv? I just wish the guy would win more fights. It's kind of annoying because he's so sick. But yeah, going into his personality, he's obviously quite a cold guy. He's quite like a uncaring, on the surface kind of bloke. And especially at first when you meet him, he was literally straight up just an absolute villain. Like, he just didn't give a shit about anyone. But then, as of course, per usual, you get to know him, you get to know that he's actually kind of a decent guy at heart, or at least he grows to be a decent guy at heart. You know, he might say that he doesn't care, he might act like he doesn't give a shit, but deep down he does. You know, he'd say, oh, I don't care about Goku, or Kakarot in his case, you know, I don't care about my family or whatever, but deep down you can tell even by looking at the guy's face that he does care. He's just obviously putting on like a hard man front, trying to act all tough. The guy would act like he doesn't care, but then as soon as his wife gets slapped around by God of Destruction Beerus, he absolutely crashed out on him, knowing that even though he was going to lose, he still went for it. Even though he was scared shitless of Beerus, he still went for him and was like, fuck you, you hit my wife, bruv. That's admirable. And also, I've got to mention the guy's pride. I really admire the guy's pride, okay? A lot of people see pride as a bad thing. A lot of people see it as arrogance, as a weakness. But I think when it's done right, it's fucking great. I think if you're proud of yourself for doing something you genuinely have done a great job of, like if you're a really strong fucking person like Vegeta, and you're proud of that, then that's a good thing. It's just when you are prideful to a point where it hurts other people when it's the problem. But yeah, I think that's everything I've got to say about Vegeta. There's a lot more I could say about this guy because I absolutely fucking love him to death. He's my favourite character. But to stop myself from waffling and making this like a fucking 3-4 minute video, I'm just going to stop right there. So make sure to do the usual liking and following if you like this, and I'm going to be making more of these in the future. So make sure to stay tuned because I'm going to be making more. Alright, thank you. Adios.